A valiant soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's my mouth? It's your boy Laugh. So I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Valid.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Make It Make Sense, the official season 1, episode 1. Even though we had a whole, appreciate y'all for joining. Of course, I am your host, the one and only Monterey Hudson, the guru for today. And of course, I'm joined by a colorful collective people, as you have seen in the lovely, hilarious little intro. First and foremost, we have the overall 99 CEO telling you to think like a woman. It is Zell May.
As y'all saw in the intro, put it in their face, think like a woman. Let's go.
Yeah, he really is going to be an antagonist. And of course, besides the antagonist, we do have the scumbag, the patron saint of degenerates, the Afro Commie 765. What it do?
You already know. Oh, it's a new era, but you already know. It's your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day.
And
Season 1,
finally, we have Mr. Mugshot Boy, the opportunist himself. Unico Williams, what it do?
I'm opportunity is knocking. Season 1, let's go.
It really is, of course. As
you like them dark-skinned girl.
This is presented, of course, as a part of the Blur Cartel over on 99 Media. Make sure y'all go subscribe to all their pages. And, of course, subscribe to the official Make It Make Sense, the podcast YouTube channel. Make sure we are live on there as well. Make sure you go hit that nice like button, hit that nice subscribe button as we are launching. Make sure you go look for this nice, beautiful logo. This is make sure you know who we are. You have found the right page. Make sure you go on there, leave your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. And we have to make sure to start this off right because, you know, this has been a bit of a week. We've lost some people that are very memorable to a select group and different people. So, you know, we're going to say rest in peace to the different loved ones. Appreciate the like and everything. I'm going to say rest in peace. So if you don't mind, everybody, we're going to just take a small moment of silence for these two brothers here because unfortunately they it seems than anybody else we will be able to
girls,
say.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
But no. On a serious note, there have been some people that have unfortunately lost their lives, or some people that have unfortunately passed on, and they are loved in different ways. Just going to give a shout out and respect to some of those people. First and foremost, it is Bray Wyatt of the WWE. He was a very loved superstar. Unfortunately, seems the reports was due to some complications from COVID, and unfortunately, I believe a heart attack. If that's accurate, he ended up losing his life. Very unfortunate. WWE had an entire bit of a memorial service for him, as well as another WWE Hall of Famer, Mr. Terry Funk, that also passed away. So it was a bit of a tough week for the WWE. So definitely just want to give a moment, thank him for all of their work, everything, all the enjoyment and entertainment that they gave over the course of their years. Speaking of which, we do have to give a shout out to Mr. Bob Barker, aka the Price is Right man himself. Definitely have many mornings of skipping school and watching the good old Price is Right, trying not to get over $1. So I have to give respect to him as well. You know, it was a week where unfortunately some people know that we remember, that we've seen on a number of occasions. We won't be able to see in person again, other than just some remembrances. So I definitely have to give shout out and remembrance to those people. Anybody have any special mentions or special wording that they want to give in regards to anybody?
I want to say,
of course, to the Afro Commie.
I want to say your favorite wrestler never no-sold a legitimate kick from a horse. Terry Funk did. The man got kicked by a horse in the middle of a match, and do you know what he did? He picked up a trash can and used it as a shield while he continued to whoop his opponent's ass out of the horse stall. I mean, there wouldn't be hardcore wrestling as we know it. You don't have your GCWs, your ECWs any of that without the man on your screen right now, folks. Terry Funk, all the way from freaking the NWA in the fucking 60s and 70s, bruh. When most of us were born, Terry Funk was gimmick was that he was a middle-aged wrestler, and the man wrestled well into his 60s. Never, in my opinion, put on a fucking bad match. Never overstayed his welcome. There is no Mankind or Cactus Jack without Terry Funk. There is no freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin without Terry Funk. Even Ric Flair. Ric Flair wouldn't have reached the heights he would have without. I mean, Terry Funk's just such a big part of wrestling. And it sucks that he's gone, but hell of a life.
Definitely. Zelmay, the other fellow wrestling concierge.
Listen, when all you gotta do is look up and follow the buzzer. That's all you gotta do. He'll be there. That's what's cool. So.
I thought that was Waylon
Jennings.
No, Waylon Mercy. Fucking.
That is Waylon Mercy. His character based on Waylon Mercy. so yes, that was the Waylon Mercy quote that he used in the switch on.
And of course, Mr. Unico Williams. Anything you want to say to the loved ones who have passed on?
I mean, big shout out to Terry Funk. That and Bray Wyatt. Honestly, that just takes me back. These kids now are seeing how we felt during the Owen Hart when that happened. That was big for me. I was a kid when that happened. So, for all the kids out there, it's okay. You'll go on and stuff will happen, kids, man. But that was a crazy day. I think I was in 4th grade, that Monday Night Raw that I actually we saw about it. We didn't have the internet in that way when Owen took a L. But, some of our friends, they watched pay-per-view and they said, bro, such and such passed away. And that was like a whole thing until Monday Night Raw. I'll never forget that. So we understand how you feel, but look at us now. We're adults. So, just keep going and you can always cherish them because I haven't forgotten that day. But I definitely want to give a big shout out to Bob Barker. I mean, all those days, I was he kept on saying spay and neuter your cats at the end. Sometimes I don't even know if he knew how the game worked. But all I knew is that I had to watch that. So I had to find some way to be to be involved, engaged on those sick days. My grandma would drop me off at her sister. So now I'm at my great aunt's house. You know what I'm saying? And she's got it on right before the stories in the news. And just a big shout out to him because he made it fun. I just feel like he was just holding the longest microphone in the world, by the way. And he was just hey, it's your turn and spin this wheel. And I don't know, one of them girls up there gonna have the right answer. They're talking about them girls that he would have up there pulling up if the price was right or not. But I think the most endearing thing he did it for a very long time. I think he's a part of a lot of people's, before Drew Carey would take over the show, but he's a part of a lot of people's childhoods for lots of years. And I don't think he'll be somebody that'll ever be forgotten. So much love to you on the days that we skipped school, the days we played sick. Because when y'all tell us we have to stay at our great aunt's house, I'm not thinking of it as a punishment for me faking sick. I at least had that part of my day to make everything all right.
Definitely that. And of course, shout out to our comments. Ain't gonna forget you. Bray Wyatt, greatest of his generation. I don't know which technical generation. I guess he followed
Bray
the
Wyatt,
new generation.
Bray Wyatt's first year in WWE was 2009.
So I guess he falls in like that.
So it's the
generation, not
tens?
the new one.
So it was like the PG. He came in right at
It's
the beginning
Roman
of the
Seth
PG
and all them
era,
from
when
FCW
Roman,
over
the first graduating class of when NXT went from being a game show to being a developmental territory.
2010 to 2020. He's in there all decades, obviously.
2009 to 2022. Well, 2023, he had his last match with LA Knight. So.
Yeah. So we remember that. Gotta respect all the rest of them. And of course, Terry Funk paving the way and Price is Right when we skipping school. We all respect all of them. We got to give the shout out.
Absolutely.
Start the show in that way. Give respect
Bray
to
Wyatt
those
was only 36.
done their work and paved their ways. So
is the Price is Right song the most sampled song in rap history?
I don't know.
They never changed it.
I know I've heard it in a song before, but I don't know if I've heard it like super regularly. But I know that
it's iconic. Like with Yu Yu Hakusho, I think it's iconic. It's
iconic. I don't know if it's the most sound, but it's definitely iconic.
Well, unfortunate up there too now.
You recognize the intro.
Jeopardy is what I really.
Price is Right had the flute going crazy, and then
Niggas
you had
just
the horn
sampled
section going
the
crazy.
plain ass Jeopardy beat many times.
I'm just saying, it's like right up there with like Stone Cold and entrances. Yeah,
Can't be mad at it. But so I had to make sure start off right, giving respect to that as we go to the next one, which I don't know if respect is the right word because everybody's quote unquote favorite president. I don't know if you're gonna start off right or start off wrong or everything. I don't know if respect is gonna be the right word, especially.
Y'all think he spray tan orange on him?
I don't know if he sprays
does. You
that.
know he does.
Like that's like I don't know.
Nigga, smoldering.
I don't know at this point, but of course we do have to just make sure to give a mention to the actual political side since we're coming up on some election years and Trump with 18 counts against him. And if you are unaware, they have actually brought up formal charges against everybody's most talked about president, I would say, in a minute, other than Obama probably. And if you need to know, there are 18 counts, and there are also 18 other co-defendants alongside him that are also going to have their counts.
Did y'all see that one white bitch that was just smiling, cheesing? She was like, "Oh, I'm finna walk, and I know it."
Right, there are 18 of them, and everybody is out except for, I believe, Mr. Harrison Floyd. And so he has 13, not 18 counts. He has 13 counts for on himself, 18 co-defendants, all charged with different things, ranging from violation of RICO, conspiracy to impersonate an officer, conspiracy to commit forgery, false statements, writings, committing false documentation. Oh, let me get rid of the way for your stuff. Public officer solicitations, and of course more false statements, more writings. So he has about 13 charges, including all of that. Nice. Zell May, our political man, our favorite president. What do you have to say for him?
Listen.
They should go to jail, but to be real with you, not them all. They should go to jail. Let's be real. Most of them probably aren't.
Listen, they trying to get rid of him. He out there. He done told the DA that she out here getting ran through by YSL and RICO cases. Trump, why? I ain't never seen a defendant be like, "Hey, my op out here getting ran through by the other ops, dog."
But the thing is, we were saying about her relationship. We've been saying this before we found out she was indicting Trump along with. She's been making enemies, yo.
Yo, listen, that man got all the races going crazy, threatening her, calling the N-word in her inbox.
But you gotta think, at the end of the day, they just need this one felony to stick so he can't run for president. Or I've also heard that you can still have a felony and run for president.
Yeah, he could be in prison and be the president. He just had to stay in prison.
What is the justice system?
That would be wild. I want to see this. I actually kind of want to see
president in prison. Like, make it make sense to me.
That would be hilarious.
Like he just they have to shut down they had to shut down the
weekly address from the goddamn yard.
Do you just lock him up in his room like you did Andrew Tate? Do you just put him in the White House? He can't leave. Like, how do you do this? Like, how would he?
His top lip is somewhere freaking probably committing a crime.
Yo, by the way, half of these people snitching on him, dog, because he didn't pay their fines. I heard. So
I mean, think about all the January 6th people who Trump wasn't there for him. Them niggas is getting numbers, and fucking Trump has just been out of the way. He's over there on Truth Social. Not helping all these people who he enticed into trying to storm the Capitol.
Listen, Elon, I know what you're doing. You're trying to trick me. You said 240 million people watched Trump and Tucker Carlson. There's only 240 million people on Twitter. You sent that to everybody so everybody watched it to trick us. I know how this game works. I know how marketing works. Yo,
you're saying there were some.
Yo, shout out to black people. Black people say we getting rid of this man.
First off, how many bets are we taking that is going to actually make it to court first and foremost? Let's go first off.
Oh, it's going to court.
Oh, it's going to court, nigga. Have you not seen all of these different? Bro, it is going to court.
He dissed the judge, dog. He dissed the judge.
That's your share.
It is going to court. There's too many different counts.
Oh no, not a colorless cockroach. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need the president around the office from prison. I want to see this. I want to see how the rest of the world see.
Bro, like I really hope the world don't go to the point where we actually have a president in prison. Like, let's not do this because the world's already a mess just on a normal basis. Let's not.
I like chaos. See,
how does that even make sense?
Do they let the Secret Service in there to protect him, or do
yes, they're going there
because they put him in? If they put him in Gym Pop, Trump is just running the prison too. He gets all the cigarettes and everything. He's got fucking people.
yo,
He's got the guards boofing acid to get in and shit.
Tell the Secret Service hand him my lightweight and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got the Secret Service packing out people. They got their pistols in the pen.
No.
Hey, what is
It's gonna be crazy.
like Kevin
Prison
Hart
life's
movie?
gonna change real quick.
I don't want to see them. Have the Secret Service start beating up on people like this in my yard now. Sit on top of the table in the cafeteria.
Trump is gonna have like Dobermans and Rottweilers while he's in prison, just sitting in front. He's gonna have them tied up to the front of his cell.
Especially
He is definitely channeling his inner Vince. He's gonna wear a do-rag. Do-rag. If Trump goes to prison, we're getting the do-rag Trump picture.
And Tor, just imagine his bunk buddy just steal the nuclear code. Y'all gonna let me out? I'm gonna blow this building.
Yeah, Barack would never.
Well, I would say this.
Go ahead.
These like all this is, I feel like, to me, for show. I will be 100% surprised, just like the Colossal Titan pulling up the first time, if he actually goes to prison. Like, I'll be that surprised. That would mess my day up. Like, I'll be like, whoa.
Would that mess your day up?
Joe, you gotta realize you're going against a black woman.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, matter of fact, let me skip past all the jokery shit. Fuck it. I had a couple of funny things I wanted to say, but let's get to it. This starts the race war. If he gets convicted, goes to prison, y'all thought January 6th was crazy? If Trump goes to prison, the ones that really feel the way that they feel about Trump and his beliefs and all that stuff.
Well, then why didn't they do anything when he was turning himself in?
They're not playing the game. They're not playing the game.
Hey,
People that really wholeheartedly believe in Trump are going to get all in their minivans, and they're going to stop at the local gas station, Citgo, Fast Track. They're going to grab the biggest Mountain Dews they can get. They're going to get that man out of there. They ain't letting that man go to jail, go to prison. There is a lot of people in this world that, hold on, I got you. I see you itching. Let me finish. He 100%. No, the Joker up there. You see the Joker, think like a woman. He got a good one for us. Give me 1 second. All I'm trying to say is this: there are people that really wholeheartedly believe that they can pull off what they thought they was trying to pull off on January 6th. Some people thought that it could be done. And then also, if this happens, I think it's going to be worse than January 6th. It's going to be August 19th. Whenever they end up, if they was to ever do it, it's going to be in summer when everybody is hot. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you. She know what I'm talking about when I say them bands that carry about 9 people that's in the same household that come out of that trailer. They coming up for air.
I think you're giving them too much credit.
But if he were to go to prison, he wouldn't want to go in the South. I don't think. Honestly, the safest prison that he could go to, if he were to go, is Indiana.
That's the same prison Todd Chrisley's in.
I would say Indiana. That would be where I would say he would be most safest, and there would be prison guards that would say, yes, Mr. President, lights out at 9, Mr. President, if that's okay with you, sir.
They're sending that nigga to San Quentin.
Keep him on. He can't go to any place that's reachable by anybody in America, period. Like, if you are a citizen of the United States, if everybody has to take a flight to burning Hawaii just to go get the president out, I think
he's gonna be C. Murda's bunkmate.
Man, how much time does this carry, Monray? Do you know that?
For the 13 different counts that he has?
The Rico,
well, there's 91 indictments.
The Rico in 20 years.
I mean, what do we know how much this, could this possibly be, like, he got house arrest in Mar-a-Lago for like 6 months? Like, is this really a big deal at the end of the day? His sentencing, the punishment,
he gone, dog. He got a Rico.
The punishment. How much is it really? Because I mean,
he got a
Well, I don't know, because if he's found guilty of some of this stuff, couldn't some of this shit lead into being treason, which is a whole different thing?
I haven't seen anybody be charged with treason since like back when treason was a main word you would use for punishments, where they would be like, but that's no, automatic.
If he's convicted of this stuff, he could end up charged with treason.
That man got.
I mean, they said that's where firing squad. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, Joe, if they try to take old Trump out behind the woodshed, I think that would be crazy.
I,
I
I
can
don't.
hold
I
it.
don't think that would. I'm telling you, bro. America's over if this man gets like a real crazy ass punishment, like 20 years or something.
I'm
America's
gonna be
over.
honest. They done told me America over 15 times.
No, I
I'm
think
ready for the chaos.
the Trump supporters are
Does
not
it?
as they talk a lot more than they're willing to back up nowadays.
Hold on. Let me
Not in my small town.
let
No,
me
let
let
him
me
get it
throw,
right.
let me throw this out here real quick. I'm gonna be done. If Barack Obama went to prison, we'd be like, damn, that's crazy. And then we'll do our peaceful protest and walk around his jail. These folk right here, these is people that's really losing the fabric of what they feel like America was based on. Like we expect something like them to do something like that to Barack, but them folk, they came up for air January 6th, y'all. I'm telling you, if that something happened to they leader, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a tough
I
day.
think January 6th is the exact reason why they won't, because they look at it now. They're like, we did this, we acted all crazy. Now we're going to prison. He's nowhere to be found. He's not pardoning anybody. He ain't paying nobody's legal bills. He ain't fucking doing none of what everyone said they thought he was going to do. I think January 6th is the exact reason why, yeah, some niggas are going to show up outside to take pictures as he's making his court appearances. Ain't nobody finna do nothing fucking crazy, because the last time they did, fucking couple people ended up dead. He still ended up not being the president, and then he left everybody hanging out high to dry when it came time to actually start eating these charges up.
Shout out to up to
Did you
5.
expect January 6th?
But no, but I'm saying January 6th is why they won't look. They're not trying to go through that again. They lost all the way around. They didn't accomplish anything. People ended up dying, and people ended up going to prison.
A lot of people went to prison. I think they said 300.
I wouldn't say a lot.
People.
300 people went to prison.
I was going to say 300 people.
And Trump didn't pardon not one of them.
That's a whole.
Didn't
That's a whole
didn't
crowd.
pay nobody's legal bills. Nothing.
That's a whole crowd. That's a whole crowd of people. So if it's like we lose 300, but we a crowd of 20,000, what's that?
No, I
think of it from a numbers game. If you really
I think,
believe what you
Joe,
believe in,
I think the media has sensationalized your take on this. It's not going to be nothing crazy like that.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. DC is a lot different than Georgia, because it's black people in the police in Georgia. They like, hey, we shoot.
Oh, it's more white people in Georgia. All black people live in Atlanta. So don't
That's where he's in Fulton County, Joe. That's Atlanta.
That's fine. Do you know about the rest of Georgia?
So who do you think they going in that city?
You're not changing my mind about this. Do you know how many people, how many white people
No,
live
have
in
you
Georgia?
been to the traffic in Atlanta? You know how long it's gonna take them to get there?
You don't think the people from Athens, Georgia, is not going to pull up?
Joe,
No,
you telling
I
me the
don't.
people in
I don't
Athens,
think
Georgia, not
anyone's
pulling up in
gonna
their pickup
pull up
truck?
and act a fool. They're gonna pull up with some
Joe.
signs, maybe, and that's it.
My
They're not
18
gonna
lives
pull
5
up in
miles away
tack
from Atlanta. It
vests
took
with
an hour to
their
get to the city.
That's
ARs
cute.
and
Do you think
Trump.
that's cute? Do you think that just because it's Atlanta, people travel from around the country just to get to DC that day? Georgia,
No,
the people
but
in Georgia
Joe,
are going to pull up. Are you
don't
kidding
think,
me? Everybody thinks Georgia is black because of everybody just shows Atlanta. There's a whole lot of Georgia that don't like Atlanta ain't what it used to be. I used to bring the kids up here all the time. You think that's fine? I mean, if we all have a different demographic of what we think Georgia is, by all means. I'm just saying that my view, based off of the numbers, is that there's a lot more of them than it is of people that look like us. Trust me, that's an L.
So let's put it like this.
I'll put it like whatever you want.
Georgia voted against Trump. They voted for Biden. Biden won Georgia. Biden won Georgia, not Trump. Trump didn't win Georgia. Biden won Georgia. Why? Because Atlanta, in the surrounding area of Atlanta, in the suburbs of Atlanta, and all those surrounding areas, that's a long way away. It's a lot of people that don't like Trump in Georgia. Brian Kemp ain't even supporting Trump in Georgia. He like, I ain't parting him. I'm just saying.
Leave comments if you know that Georgia is. Put a poll. Is there more white people in Georgia than black? Put a poll.
I'm talking about Trump supporters. It's more non-Trump supporters in Georgia.
Color matters once you get down to
the. It's more Joe Biden supporters.
Just Trump supporters. Is anybody that wants to do any research for our team here? We'll be more than happy to give you a badge so that we can let them know that you're a moderator or anything like that. Make sure you like and subscribe, and be sure to put a poll up there about if you know for a fact that Georgia has way more white people than black people.
But that's not.
Ain't my argument. My argument is
Oh,
okay.
support
That's my
Joe
argument.
Biden.
That's my
Joe,
argument.
More people
So
support
your
Joe
argument
Biden
is that all white people are Trump supporters?
I'm
That's
saying
your
that when you
argument?
feel,
That's
when you
what
feel
it
like
sounds like.
I'm saying that when you feel like your privilege or what power you have is being taken away from you, you're feeling it slipping away. You might just change your mind about some subjects. That's all.
Go
I'm
look
saying.
at those mugshots and tell me how worried those white people look. They
Not
did
at
not
all.
look
They're not
too
worried at all because
they
they're going
didn't
to
look too. They didn't look worried.
they shouldn't look worried because I believe that some people gonna come up for air about
I
them.
was gonna say no. It's just that. Oh Lord.
Hey,
Hey,
we
come
can.
get to the nigga shit.
It's a podcast. We talk about different things and have different opinions. That's all.
It was wonderful.
They want to put it right at 33%. I think Mississippi like 39% black to white. Every base gonna be more white than black. Ain't no place
I was
that's
gonna
more
say
black.
white out.
When the majority feels like that power is slipping away, sometimes you have to make a decision for survival. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, it's at 59. But to Afro Comedy's point, that would also insinuate that you would think every white person in Georgia would be a Trump supporter, which also isn't true.
It's fair. It's fair. And that's not what I was saying, but it's fair.
Yeah, no, I'm saying more. The suburbs, the whole surrounding area, suburban white people voted against. That means they had to go through around them. Athens, including, voted for Biden because it's a college city. But again,
by all means, I'd love to see. What's up, big cuz?
A college city gonna tend to vote
out of New Orleans. Out of New Orleans.
Shout out to Nola. I love Nola. What's that?
Of course. But I guess we ended the Afro Comedy. Any final agreements on Mr. Trump and his thoughts before we go on to the
like I said, Brett, they saw the way January 6th come out. Fucking all the motherfuckers that are still Trump supporters are online Trump supporters. Listen, they came up for air the last time and got nothing but prison time and funeral processions. They're not finna to even think, because you got to think the government's the government. If they're really gonna try Trump and put him in prison, there's gonna be so much military there. It's not even gonna be. No one's gonna try anything. You're not gonna be able to. And like I said, he lost a good portion of his fan base when fucking the fallout from January 6th happened, and he was nowhere but his on Truth Social saying, "Keep on fighting the good fight, everybody." And fucking these niggas out here going to prison. Fucking the nigga who put his boots on Nancy Pelosi's desk got like 5 years. Fucking they giving these niggas numbers for that shit, and Trump is just
listen. They move on. They got what's his name?
And Trump's already done himself a disservice by no-showing all these debates too. He's no-showed like every debate leading up to this. Like his fan base is an online fan base, and online fan bases don't always equate to in real life.
And to your point, I just want to say, I ain't trying to be in the public if I know I got active warrants either. I'm just saying that's how they serve Shaq his warrant. They put Shaq's thing. He's supposed to go to jail. I'm not jail. He's supposed to be paying in a lawsuit. And as long as they haven't served him, he's dodged it. But they was like, yeah, we know you at the NBA Finals though, dog. And they served him in a piece of
process servers go everywhere.
You served, bro. You've been served. So I ain't trying to go to a debate where you know I'm gonna be at. I got warrants.
That's crazy. They would have put him off stage. Hey, sir, we come pick you up.
Gary Owen served his wife in Starbucks parking lot, yo.
Yo, by the way, they gonna move on to Vivek and Ron DeSantis or whoever they like. People like to move on. People tend not
Vivek Aswami or Asaswami. What I can't pronounce his name.
Chat GPT man who just quote Obama and Trump and Ronald Reagan. He don't have.
He likes guns though, and even though he's not white.
Oh no! Now you got. You know what? on that note, because there was some serving and somebody did get some stuff. So let's start out with a nice, clean, wonderful video. Somebody.
That's mine right there. Yeah, I own you and you own me. I will kill everybody in here about your ass. Please understand that about the way I love you, Marjorie Elaine. You understand me? I kill everybody in here. I swear to God I will. You can ask the Lord about me. I'll kill every...
And why are you doing that?
And apparently that did not go both ways because the rumor rumor mills going around, unsubstantiated confirms, is that Marjorie not only has requested a divorce and wants at least 200 million as like I said, take all this with a grain of salt. All these rumors are rumors, though they supposedly have been substantiated. That she is not only applying for a divorce, not only does she want half his net worth, I think he's around 400 million, so at least 200 million is supposedly what she wants. But this comes from after she was found to have been cheating on Steve Harvey with, I believe, the cook and the bodyguard. So it's
let's go.
It was third time don't seem to have been the charm.
What?
And it wasn't pretty.
He probably gave these niggas suits and
when stuff like this
everything.
comes out, the internet has some stuff they want to say. First and foremost, let me begin. I love Steve Harvey to death. I wish nothing but good things for the man. If this is true, I am so sorry this has happened to this man. Tried his best. Was an open book. And a lot of his opinions, people don't necessarily agree with. Some people don't agree when it comes to women and how he supposedly wants them to be treated and everything. So the internet has a whole bunch of things they want to say about him. First and foremost,
with receipts.
One just says, feel bad for Steve Harvey because he has done nothing but love his wife publicly and treat their marriage with nothing but respect. She really fumbled a good one. Man, a lot of women wish they could have. Another one that I would agree with, let's gather and support Steve Harvey in these times. He been wanting nothing but for this. Don't kick a man while he's down. And then, you got some other people just like, well, wife Marjorie cheated on him with the bodyguard. Now she wants 200 million. He always has been a simp, not surprised. If you can't see the other word. And then, of course, another, if a bodyguard can chew Marjorie, Steve Harvey's wife, despite Harvey's riches and social status, then it is impossible to satisfy a woman on this earth. You already know that everybody's gonna have their 2 cents about this marriage, especially considering the past. Marjorie left and left another baby daddy and this, that, and the other. Steve is on his 3rd marriage, and whole bunch of backstory behind these two before they even got married. So everybody's gonna have their own 2 cents. And if it's true that she cheated with the bodyguard and maybe even the cook and wants half of this man's money, it's a real sad and unfortunate situation. That ain't really a lot good to say about that. It's Maze, hey, she belongs to the highway. You ain't lying. If this is true, hey, there ain't really nothing I can reward you. Oh boy,
she's definitely a traffic worker, that's for sure.
And then how would this extend to Lori Harvey and her track record as well? This is not gonna be good. No way, no how, nowhere.
But can you do me a favor? And I want to order a book real quick, and I want to see if I should. I want everybody in the chat to ask me, should I buy this book? So can y'all put the book up? I share the screen, so I just want to share this. I know. Should I buy this book? I just want to know, should I buy this book right here? Act like a lady, think like a man. What men really think about. See, I want to buy this book because maybe to support the brother and learn some things. You know what I mean? All right, that's how we got to put it. That's all I'm saying. Though I need to buy this book because I'm just saying, Monte, what you think? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know Steve got the books. Think like a woman, think like a man. Got the books. You got the lineage of everything he said. Plenty of stuff. We all know, like, don't kick a man when he's down. I'm not for it, man. Please let the man make it. Like, this is not something that's gonna be good for him to go through. Like, please, with your bodyguard.
There's a bright side in all this, though.
Some chunks. I don't know about their prenuptial agreements that they may or may not have. I don't know that, but if she's actually seeking half this man's net worth, that's some gold digging stuff. You cheating, then you won't have. I'm sorry, ain't no way.
Listen, if he's got a lawyer, that proves she cheated, she could end up with nothing.
Like that's.
We ain't gonna act like Steve Harvey ain't got the money for a sick ass attorney.
You'll send yours. Hey, make sure you send yours. Make sure you get up there, man. But I'll say that I hate it for Steve. I really hope this ain't true. If it's true, I'm sorry.
I hope he gets a high-powered attorney and fucking knocks her down.
His neck out for him. Lori then got big because of the last name being attached to Harvey. Marjorie's. Man.
Yeah, she got to come up off the Harvey last name too. Now that her mama's bouncing out.
I mean, yeah, he can say he tried. This is his 3rd marriage, but still, what a way to go out if this is his last marriage if you don't do it more. I hate it for him. I really, really do. But you know, we do have a scumbag. A scumbag, please announce us. What do you think about this entire situation, if it happens to be true?
Listen, all I'm saying is Steve Harvey got a lot of money. He sold a lot of suits. He's gonna freaking hire an attorney. If he can prove that she's cheating, he finna bust her over the head, send her out there destitute. Lori can go with her. Hope the bodyguard got a new job. Maybe the cook, he can stay at her mama's house, or he can stay at their mama's house or something. I don't know. But Steve Harvey, bruh, he got too much money to let that shit fly. He gonna figure it out, and then he's gonna come back with a crazy ass stand up special and knock shit down. I think this will be the revival of his comedy career. He finna roast this bitch to filth, if it's true.
I hope it's not true. Take it with a grain of salt. But
Yeah, hopefully everything's good at home and they have a happy marriage.
Yeah, I know people be lying though, but it's
yeah, definitely. That's why I say take it with a grain of salt. If it's not true, I'm happy. Everything to be happy for him. If it's true, I hate it. Really do. You need to go
find everybody.
You are the good man on the show because you know we have a bunch of scumbags on here. You are the Mr. Opportunist. Please let us know what would you do in this situation.
I'm gonna be clear. With this Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Let me be clear. First of all, I want all of our dedicated fans to know that we want you to like and subscribe, because as soon as we're monetized, we're gonna make sure that we have someone write Zell May's jokes. Next off, also we're working on it. I'm working on it. Secondly,
hey, delivery takes time.
Excuse me. I'm gonna let you go. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe,
please.
Secondly, here's something we need to know about the black male psyche, okay? Especially one that came up early. He thought by choosing a beautiful woman by the name of Marjorie, that she was gonna go by the old school rule. She was gonna sit in the house, take care of the house, let you go out there, do your thing. You're gonna work all day, had a family around the corner. Marjorie gonna always be there. And a lot of times that is the case. But let me tell you the flip side of it. There's a lot of Marjories. And I apologize to anybody who grandma or great grandma name is Marjorie. And she got a whole bunch of kids. Put the face back on me. Put it back on me. She got a whole bunch of kids, and a lot of them ain't got the same daddy. A lot of them ain't never been married. So just because you get a girl with an old soul, she might abide by those things. But keep in mind, them same girls with them old names, they play these new age girls games. So you will have 9 brothers and sisters, and they ain't gonna have the same daddy. I'm gonna tell you like that now. And she be raising that household best she can. So I'm just saying, ain't nothing under the sun that ain't nobody ever did. And I'm telling you like this: if you look at history, find you a grandma. Come on, give me something that got a May. You got to say the first name and then May, and that's their whole first name. Something May, Ella May, Shannon May. Zell May definitely don't work, but Zell May got 9 homes right now with 9 different women. But y'all didn't hear that from me. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is this: she did what her name was. You thought Marjorie's gonna sit up there and make y'all look good up to the church house. She did her job, but you got some brothers and sisters. They ain't your full brother and sister. I'm gonna throw it out there. Mic drop, and not literally. That's all I got to say.
He's a mic drop, and if anybody's wondering what Steve has said, there of course there's a quote going out there, rumor mill that Steve, said that she was, I think, a hoe or something like that. I'm not substantiating that claim or anything of that nature. The only official wording that I know of that you have from Steve Harvey, of course, is on his X account, which X Twitter account, whatever the case may be. On the ones we know. Is simple quotes like this: you're trying to get through life without God, you're tripping, you need him. When you call on him, he'll give you the tools to handle the peaks and valleys in life. It's another quote on there, similar rap to this. But so he's been mum on it as far as I know, other than the one supposed quote that he supposedly has stated. I'm not sure if that one's gonna be full substantiated or not. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But you know, since we have Zell over there hiding, I hate this kind of thing happening. Like I say, just pay attention to who you marry. You know, please. History is important. History is important. How you get together is important. You need to be mindful of those things. We ain't talking about the argument that them two
Get a good lawyer.
But just you need to be mindful. Prenuptials, especially if you have status, money, those kind of things, land, stock. You have those things. Prenuptials are important. Just in
Right
case.
in that infidelity clause, folks. Get that infidelity clause in there. That way, if you can prove they cheating, you don't get not $1.
And if I may say one more word, I'll be done. One last word. One of the big things that people love about Steve Harvey. Remember this, going back to the history thing. Oh, yes, he took that girl and took them other girls in that she had before him and gave them his last name. Oh, he's such a good guy. Ooh, that's ugly. That's ugly.
Hey, I might go back and watch The Bodyguard tonight. What you think?
I will always like, so if he like they divorce,
like and subscribe. We trying to get monetized out.
You should go write your jokes, Joe. Yeah, so we got one for you.
So the only question I would have regarding this situation, like if there was a divorce, he took his last name back. Like, so would Lori would she be still famous? Or would she just be like random Lori?
Oh, she known now.
Like, what is
she
her last
forever
name?
Be Lori Harvey, but technically no.
We gotta look up her mama's last husband's name.
You mean her?
That sounds so
with her when she left her baby dad.
Name.
When she left her baby dad.
Oh boy! Overall 99 CEO, tell us how to think like a woman.
Hey, listen. They out here, dog. They trying to get it all. Shout out to Halle Berry husband. He out here getting the bag. He making $96,000 a year, taking care of the kids. He out here thinking like a woman, winning while our poor man is out here going through it. Prayers up to all Australians. You know what I'm saying? We out here praying for our men. Think like a woman. Book coming out soon. Me and Joe
I'm trying to get like him.
You know what I'm saying? Free $96,000, work from home, you know what I mean? All that. We're gonna just do YouTube and do these shows and then just make $8,000 a month. Shout out to him. Think like a woman, y'all. Halle Berry, look it up.
Just don't kick him while he's down. Right, so you talking about Halle Berry and her ex that they finalized and she pays $8,000 a month. That's fine, and then hopefully this settlement don't get worse than that. If it happens, all with a grain of salt.
Well, I hope this allowed. Honestly, I know
is she an unfit mother? I just want to know. That's my question of the week. Is she an unfit
mother? Hey, it don't matter. If she got we know Halle Berry got bread.
Activities.
I'm here for it.
But to be fair, if the dude Halle Berry busy and she has like an actress, so the person who usually stays at home is usually a woman. So usually women get the rights to the kid. But if she works and he stays at home as a stay-home dad, he would get the kids based off. That's how the government typically works. Even though I know a lot of people complain about it, but that's typically how it works. So he got the bag off of it.
A quick little note just to piggyback. That's a good point you made. It's not just $8,000, y'all. It's pays for all medical, all tuition, all sports activities, everything.
$8,000 for him, basically.
He literally does not have to pay for anything. Maybe his own rent. That she putting $8,000 on at least.
I was gonna say.
Think like a woman, y'all.
They probably own some property. She probably give him a house somewhere in there too. Let's be honest.
And I looked this up. We did this on Unico Williams the other day. Do you hear me? We did. We looked it up, and he's worth $20 million, and Holly's worth $90 million. But I want y'all to know this as well. That's not the first time this has happened. The husband before she's paying him child support too.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Halle, like a woman, y'all. I knocked Halle Berry down to get up on the goddamn Halle Berry stimmy.
That's a stimmy.
Sure. That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
gonna watch Monster Ball to practice, you ready?
Oh my god.
Sure. That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
double two-time violation.
Double violation.
Yeah, she tended like the white man. I'm just saying, we gotta.
So That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Oh, my boy got a hat trick.
Triple
Throw
up
it
on.
halfway. We halfway there. Let's go.
We're not trying to be a part of the Halle Berry stimmy. That's not how this.
I am. Shit, speak for yourself.
Shoot,
I need the.
96,000.
I'm trying to get
Joe.
the Halle Berry. I'm a scumbag. I need to. Have you seen Halle Berry at her age? That is. You know she knows some crazy tricks, and she got the bread.
Halle Berry stimmy. Hey, that guy going the intro.
I'm trying to get the Berry stimmy, bruh.
All right, like should I press it?
There's not a man in this call right now that wouldn't take the Halle Berry stimulus package. Let's be honest.
Monte, you gotta put that in the short. You gotta put Halle Berry stimmy in the short. You got to.
Halle Berry stimmy.
That's on TikTok. Put it on your TikTok.
Nothing to Halle Berry. I love Halle Berry. Not finna bother with y'all today.
I need that Halle Berry, please. I need the stimmy too.
Stop it. Get some help.
Could you imagine getting the stimmy from a woman that fine? She's like, here, take this bread.
Listen, let's make the Halle Berry stimmy shirt. We gotta make it.
You gotta at
and
least
two
try.
niggas have already done this. So two
like
niggas already got the permanent Halle stimmy.
Oh, don't say niggas. One is a Frenchman, the other one is everything else.
Oh damn! Well, I'm gonna be
told
the first
you us.
nigga. I'm gonna be the first nigga to get the Halle Berry stimmy then.
You only getting half. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I'll take the half a stop. Shit, $4K a month. I'll take the half a stimmy.
Are you taking legitimate care of the children?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I was just asking.
He's always gonna be at home doing what he do. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say.
Stay at home, Tori.
Dad, did mom's check come in?
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
You know what? We appreciate y'all.
It might have. Who knows?
We appreciate y'all for joining us for the first.
Go get your sketchers and go to school.
Have you seen my keys anywhere?
Use your bus pass.
We appreciate y'all joining us.
Get to a rave, dog.
Make it make sense. The first
Take an
episode.
umbrella. Take an
Not worry
umbrella,
about
folks.
these brothers and their Halle Berry stimmies and their slander. We're not gonna be a part of that. We appreciate y'all for joining us. Well, a wonderful episode. And to end off our episodes, we'll start something nice. We'll start ending them off on wonderful notes. So we'll end it off on a little bit of wisdom, the actual wisdom of the day. I will give the first wisdom of the day. This will be revolving. It'll be different people sometimes, the same thing every week. I give some actual wisdom. The only bit of wisdom I can give for this week based off our events and everything that we've seen. Make sure to value your loved ones. Like, keep them close to you. Make sure you speak to them. Make sure you love on them. Make sure you let them know, because you will never know when that loved one might not be there, because anything can happen, whether it's a loved one that you know of, a loved one that you don't know, a loved one that's been there for forever, a loved one that just come out of nowhere. It don't matter. Make sure that you show love to these people and you value them as much as you possibly can, so that if the worst may happen, you have the least amount of regrets in your heart as possible. So please, and like Jerry Springer says, take care of yourselves and each other. We out.
And walk your Mexican